What's up, e-bikers? This is the Apos A4 budget folding e-bike. It's next on the channel. Let's go. What's up, e-bikers? This is the Aipas A4. It's a budget folding e-bike. Pretty nice looking bike itself. And Aipas is a new brand to the channel. They're basically a budget brand. They've had a ton of good deals on their website right now, apasbike.com. In fact, there's a 26x4 dual suspension 1000-watt motor one for like $949, I think. So check out the website. There might be other bikes you like from Aipas that fit your budget. But let's get into the specs of this A4 and check it out. When it comes to colors, it comes in black, gray, blue, and white. This is the gray. It's actually more like a silver, if you ask me. It looks more silvery in the light. I like the paint job. It's nice. Styling-wise, I've seen this frame before. They do have the kind of BMX folding stem action going on. It's reminiscent of the electric SP Lite. This bike is right now under $800 on their website, so it goes 28. I have to unlock it though. It's got 20 by 3-inch tires, so it's definitely cheaper than an electric XP4, for example, and it goes faster than a XP Lite. So if it's in your budget, you can check it out. Yeah, styling-wise, you know, it's is what it is. These are pretty ubiquitous type of frames in the industry, and this one is slightly different, but definitely seen it before. So not much new in the frame. Styling-wise, it's a very low step through here. I'm not sure what it is. It's only maybe like 15 inches tops there. It's pretty low step through, pretty wide entrance here, so it should be really easy for people to get on and off. And let's see what the power and motor has in store. This is a 48 volt, 12.8 amp hour battery, Samsung 21700 cells. Comes with a 2 amp charger overall. You can take the battery off. There's a key lock on the other side. Here's where you charge it. And also there's a on and off button on top here. Just put that in the on position and you can ride the bike. Look where that key goes. And Aipas says it has built-in controller with thermal protection with auto shut off in case it ever overheats. So should be a pretty decent battery for you if you pick one up. Brushless rear hub motor back here. They say it peaks at 1,000 watts, so I'm assuming it's maybe a 500 watt motor, but it doesn't really say on it according to the markings. So I'm guessing it's a 500 watt with 1,000 watt peak. Top speed is 28. It's a class 2 out of the box, so we have to change the speed settings up there. And it comes with a 22 amp controller as well, according to the company. When it comes to gearing, looking probably like a 42 chainring there. And we have a basic Shimano turning derailleur with a 14 to 28 tooth freewheel. And of course, 7 speeds up here on the shifter. We do have mechanical disc brakes on this e-bike. These are 180 millimeter rotors, brake rotors, 20 by 3 Chow Yang knobby tires, and basic suspension up front here, not much travel. Do have lockout and preload though on this e-bike. When it comes to sizing, this e-bike weighs 55 pounds without the battery. Battery weighs about 8 pounds itself. So you're looking at about 63 pounds overall. Definitely on the lighter side as far as e-bikes go. Payload capacity is 350 pounds. It fits riders from 4'10 to 6'3". I'd say that's pretty accurate. Again, 15-inch standover height right here. And the bike is 66 inches long. So it's on the more compact side as far as length goes. Here's a look at the cockpit. On the right side, you got your shifter, of course, mechanical brakes, your half-twist throttle. Come back to the display in a second. On the left side, you got some extra stuff here. You got your light button, you got turn signals, and you've got a horn. Here's your control pad. I like this control pad itself. Seen it before. Plus and minus, information, your light again. You can also use that. And your walk mode. That's what the foot is there. Here's a look at that rear turn signal. The left one is on. It's got a little pulsing indicator right there. And the headlight up front. Pretty basic overall. Not much. That's what you get on a budget e-bike. Here's the color display. I like this display overall, and they've also got voltage in here, which is really nice. So I'm going to hit the I button and just toggle through odometer, max, average, Hit it again. There's your voltage for 15.7. Gotta love that. And while you're riding here, the blue lines move, I think. Overall, just a nice color display. Pretty good. To fold the e-bike and fold up the pedals, undo this latch here, fold the bike in half, and drop the handlebars down using this latch right here. Let me show you. Folding e-bikes are great because if you don't have a rack, then you can put it in the back of your car or SUV, and it'll fit. You don't need a bike rack. I believe you have to push up on this to release the mechanism. There you go. Bring the bike just like this, like a taco. It's a little unwieldy there, but there you go. Now your bike is folded. You can pick it up, put it in your car. All right, we're on the Apos A4. I forgot to mention there's the USB port right underneath the display pad here. You can charge your phone if you want to. And that's got a little rubber stopper there for waterproofing. We have to unlock this bike. So it's the P8 setting, so we have plus and minus. And should get us into the settings here. Yep, there we go. All right, so I need to go to 2. No, that's not it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's at 20 miles an hour. Now I'm going to, I guess, hit the plus button. Yep. So if you bump it up to 28, there we go. I'm going to hit I again, go back. Let's shut the bike off. And hopefully that does it. All right, let's go do a ride test here. We'll do a hill test, speed test, test out the gearing and stuff, and see how this bike rides. So let's do it, guys. It's another chilly day here in New England, like 60 degrees out. It's June 1st, for Christ's sakes. Jesus. I'm ready for 80 degrees. I don't know about you guys. Oh, I know it's coming. Good pickup across the street there. Pretty comfortable on this thing, being 6-footer. Seems pretty stable as well. No hands. There's a breeze going on, but I think it said it has 78 newton meters of torque. It's pretty torquey for being a 500 watt. So already at 24, 25. Boy, this wind is crazy. All right, start with some PS speed testing here in PS1. And we're doing like 11 miles an hour. PS2, it's gonna bump us up a little bit maybe. 12. Not even. 3. Okay, there's 3. That I felt kick in. 1 and 2 seem pretty similar. We're at 15. PS4. It's definitely got some punch on this thing. There's 22. PS5. Here we go. 24. 25. 26. I'm pedaling my ass off. 27. Towards 28. Let's see how the throttle does here. Is it, we got full throttle, or is it limited to 20? It's got full throttle. 22, 23, 24. Getting there. 25. There's 26, 27, 28. Nice, full throttle. Gotta love that. I hate that throttles are limited to 20 miles an hour because sometimes you need to go that fast with the throttle. I don't know. Call me crazy. Here's my hill test, guys. I dropped it down to 4th gear. It's in PS5. Really good pickup. There's definitely ghost pedaling on this bike because of the gearing. It's got a small chain ring and a 14 to 28 tooth free wheel, so you are going to spin those legs pretty quickly at those higher speeds. But really good climber here so far. We're at 14 almost. I'm just turning the pedals and not even really putting any effort in. Of course, we got a headwind here, so we'll see how that affects us. After this pickup truck, it'll get a little bit steeper, and then we'll do the really steep hill as well at the end of this street. All right, here we go. Starting to pedal with some resistance. We're at 12 and dropping 11.2, 10.5, 10.3, 10.2, 10.1, 9.8. 9.8 was the minimum speed uphill. Pretty solid for this 500 watt. All right, let's go try this steep hill. This is like a 15% grade. It's basically the steepest hill I can find around here. Do it from a dead stop here. All right, let's do throttle only here and see if this 1000 watt peak motor can handle this thing. Here we go. Struggling. 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. All right. I asked too much of it. Let's test out the brakes. Squeeze those brakes. All right, they stop, but you gotta really squeeze those things. Again, mechanical disc brakes, not hydraulics. You know, for sub $800, you're not gonna get hydraulic brakes. Closest thing you can buy is like a electric XP Lite with hydraulics for $7.99. That has a smaller battery than this, so you know, for the money, this thing it's decent. It's not a bad e-bike. The power of it is probably the best thing. Okay, there's your Apos A4 Gentry. So the best thing about this e-bike is the power. Really good power for 500 watt motor back there, 78 newton meters of torque. The worst thing about it is the brakes. You gotta put some effort there in squeezing those. So you're gonna tighten those up at a bike shop if you get one of these. It's okay. I've seen worse, seen better. Not much travel here on the suspension. It's got a nice paint job. Decent sized battery, 48 volt, 12.8 for less than $800. I'll have to turn signal on. There's no indicators here on the display, so but that's about it, guys. So I'll put a link in the description, guys. Again, check out their other bikes as well. They got some really good affordable e-bikes on the market here. So that's their website. I'm Crisscrossed. I'm out, guys. Catch you later.